Yo, guys, it's been a hot minute since I uploaded another video. So I was thinking like, okay, so maybe I should put some real thought into this epic video. I don't know why, but then like I feel like this one's gonna be a banger. You can let me know in the comments if it's not. Also, it's such a shame that I couldn't wear the shades I got for the thumbnail. I don't know. I just found them somewhere in my house, but of course, like I think it belongs to my dad, so I just kept it where it was. And me wearing shades is it's getting pretty hard to look at the script if you wear shades long enough. So I'm just gonna be jumping right into the video. If you like this type of content, subscribe me. It'll help me out, and then it'll create a community of chill people like us. We're the ones who are just there vibing. So create like a vibe space by subscribing to my channel and then talking with each other. I'll make a Discord or some social media like that if necessary. But of course, I'm not that popular now. Yeah, so without further distraction, let's get right into the video. So it's an odd title, like what the hell? What do you mean by being chill as fuck? And then you probably sitting at there at home and you probably like, bro, I'm sitting, I'm chilling, I'm probably like a fucking master at this, bro. I don't need a guide on how to be chill. But then, hold on, just hear me out. It might be a little deeper than you think, okay? Because the art of being chill, like it has like lots of benefits. Like one, it'll just make you happier. It'll change your outlook on the world. It'll help you embrace like uh even the ones like that you disagree with. Like it's basically the mindset of I have no enemies kind of thing, okay? So it's the mindset of being completely wiped out, having no problems whatsoever. Or at least this is what you think, like even if there is a problem, it so this like kind of clears your mind in the way that you can solve it by thinking rationally rather than getting all your emotions get tense over and then messing it all up. So me personally, I call this being in the state clouds. I just say clouds in my head because when you think of clouds, you think of a very chill environment, worry free environment. So that's kind of the state you would want to be. I know most of the time it's not going to be like that, but clouds is basically my way of saying to my brain, like, just shut up and let me be in the moment right there. Let me be present and let me be absolutely focused and rational. So that's like a state of mind that you should aim for. I call it clouds. You can call it whatever you would like. Is like Bruce Lee said, like just be water, my friend. It's kind of like that. So now, like let me begin with like a like an example kind of point, okay? Because this happened to me, and I'm sure like if you get into the heat, I think it may happen to you also. And it's especially hot where I am. So the heat gets to my head quite a lot. So imagine, right, you're playing like a nice game of football. So everybody is heated, the field is like kind of crowded, but you're trying your best to score a goal and the opponent's trying their best to score a goal, and every second there's a dispute. You've maintained your composure, but every single second there's a dispute, and then and slowly it creeps into your head, like that anger and the aggression behind the dispute, like people yelling foul for no reason, penalty for no reason, absolutely. So let's just say all that stuff just slowly creeps in, right? Like slowly makes you a little bit less chill. And then you're out here, let's just say you're dead lost right now. Like so if the goals, like the target is like 10, and then let's just say the opponent is at 8 and you're like at 5 or something. I mean, yeah, if you're really good you can catch up, but then me, I'm pathetic at football. So like if you ever found me at such a state and asked me to win, I don't know, bro. Like there's no way I could do that. But so let's just say you are at a dead loss position, okay? You let that stuff get to your nerves, and then you're out here fighting, like, and then you're out here letting your anger and anxiety take over, and then you just lost your chill, and then you lost even harder, and then you feel even worse about losing. So, and then at the end of the day, when you just come back home, and it just creates a very unpleasant feeling for yourself, and it's a very hard feeling to drive away actually. So, I just suggest like you remain calm. So, this is what the chill, the art of being chill is necessary for. Like all that negative energy and all the unnecessary energy that you can just be uh, wasting away, just being angry and frustrated, but instead like you could just hold that in, right? Hold that in until you can use it for something productive. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a lot of built up emotion, and you know that emotion is kind of unnecessary, like you're just turned on no for no reason whatsoever, and then you're out here, you're just angry for no reason whatsoever, just take that energy and then use it at a more productive time. Like, use that drive, that force, because at the end of the day it's still energy to do something productive. Now, there are two reasons why one may not feel chill or in the state of clouds that I was talking about. So one is, oh, hold up. You worry way too much. Now let's just assume, like, I know, like, a lot of us have this tendency, like, to keep thinking about the future and to keep worrying about the future, and to keep constantly, uh, you know, having that anxiety towards what's going to come next. But the fact of the matter is, like, no other, I don't think any other animal is designed to do that except human beings, which is why, like, we're like not too happy. I think that could be one of the reasons. So if you're out here with a problem, like you have a problem that's directly affecting your life, you must come face to face with it. You must find a way to solve it. You must tackle the problem with a rational mind. If you let your emotions get to it, you're just gonna be, overwhelmed with emotions. You're not really gonna find a proper, like, the solution that you need right now. So if you're out here with a problem, with rather than solving the problem, taking an action on it, what does worrying get you, right? Like, worrying only hinders your progress and slows down your progress, if anything. So if you really want to find a way out of a current problem, is to think slow and rationally. And so this is also kind of helpful in the terms of the entrepreneur space. Okay, like, as in, if you're an entrepreneur and then you're just brainstorming right now, it's like, bro, I need this business, bro, I just need to start, I need money, bro. And then but you, like, you just gotta chill, bro. You just gotta be calm and look for problems, because that's what an entrepreneur does. They look for a problem to solve and they solve it rationally and in the best way possible, which is why people pay them. So that's what makes them really I'm not saying all entrepreneurs are successful, but then the successful entrepreneurs get it done this way. So, like, they have a very rational, chill mind. So, and when it comes to problems, they have a very rational thinking. So what I'm saying is, like, do not let problems overwhelm you. Instead, just take a deep breath and find a rational solution to the problem. Do not overthink about it. I'm just saying it again. Oh, that deep breath changed my tone a little bit there. So the other reason you may not be chill is, you worry about what others think of you. If you have a genuine problem with this, then I suggest you, like, it's actually a suggestion, just a suggestion. I'm planning to read the book later on too. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I mean, it's a pretty baller title. And then if you're really good at it, kudos to you, because I too am some level good at it, but it's not to the level of, like, if you, of course, if you want to improve that level, I think I suggest you read that book. So, by Mark Manson, because that has, like, an in-depth detail of, like, how to actually go about this problem, like social anxiety type stuff. But here what I'm about to say is basically like the very very watered down version of that kind of stuff. All right. So, oh, hold on. So now, uh, people are more worried about their own problems than they are worried about you. So they're not actually. So what I'm just saying is that they couldn't be bothered by how you're living your life and what decisions you have made in your life, because simply they are in that state themselves. Probably because they're out there, I think they're worrying for themselves, like, oh bro, I think like this fellow looks at me weird or something like that. And maybe like they think my appearance, my lips are too big or something like that. Like, but I assure you, they are more worried about themselves and their own problems. They might be thinking the exact same thing about you, and you couldn't even tell that, because let's assume that they're a little bit prettier or a little bit more attractive, have a little bit more sharper jawline. So you might think that they are not thinking that, but the chances are they are, bro. And chances are they don't give uh, two craps about how you are living your life and what decisions you're going to make with your life, because at the end of the day, all they can do is give advice. They cannot change who you are. Like, that change comes from within. All you can do is just like take the advice and acknowledge it, and if it's really good advice, I suggest you put it into implementation, and then that'll take you to new heights in your life. But if is but what realistically, no one cares except about themselves. I know this is like kind of sad, but that's the harsh reality of what worrying about what other people think. Because if you just unnecessarily make yourself anxious, they're gonna see that, and then they might even pick on that, bro. They might bully you for that. Like, you have a chance of getting bullied uh, if you're not chill, and then if you're just anxious all the time. And but like, have you ever considered this though? Like, if you were just perceived as a very chill person, like, who doesn't like a chill person? You'd be even likable, you'd be even more social to other people, because you don't have negative thoughts in your head just saying, oh bro, what do they think of me, bro? Like, you're there in your calm mind in the present moment, and you're having a lovely conversation with them. So they're probably going to think you're a lovely person. They're probably going to like you a little bit more if you just stop worrying about what they thought. You see what I mean? It's like, it's a little hard to grasp at first, but then I suggest that if you're trying to talk to someone, you just take a deep breath. It's not that deep. They probably don't think of any negative stuff about you. Even if they do, it's their loss. All right, let's just be really real here. It's their loss, but then just take a calm deep breath and then talk to them, and I'm sure like all your um worries and all those negative gibberish thoughts will just disappear. These gremlin thoughts, these annoying thoughts. um, I don't know, I kind of picture them to be like a bundle of slime just all over you. You know what I mean? So that's what it really is. If you just remove the slime, and then you're gonna talk to people, they're not gonna perceive you in a bad way. In fact, I think they're gonna perceive you in a better way if you just had a very chill and very outgoing and open mindset. All right. So this is kind of like the bonus stuff. All right. Um. So like I've already like possibly said like what I could say about the first two, and this is like the bonus stuff. Like, I can't get too deep into it because I don't know too much about it, but then I think this stuff will just help. Okay, so now imagine you've reached like a point in your journey of being chill, where like you couldn't you're just there now. You're at a state where you don't care anymore. Like, you're doing all the stuff that you said you would. And then all this time that you'd been afraid what other people would think of you, you're finally let go of that fear. Okay, let's just imagine that. Or you're on your way to do that after possibly after watching this video. It's a little optimistic, but let's just hope. Okay, so possibly after watching this video, you'd have like that desire to like, okay, yeah, why should I care? Like, and what could they say about me, and what does it matter what they say about me? I don't care anymore, like all that stuff. And but on top of this, I suggest you keep a very positive and the sunshine and rainbows kind of stuff vibe in your head, because like the world isn't that as bad as you thought it was. All right, you might need to change a stupid outlook on how stuff is going for you right now. Like, now let's just say, so like in the Seneca thing, like yeah, Seneca says you suffer more in your head than you do in reality. So if you just keep overthinking about one thing, it's going to become like a negative spiral loop. If you're gonna do negative self talk about yourself, that you become that. You know what I mean? So if a man convinces himself that he is unhappy, he and he makes the happiness his goal, so he'll just be on a continuous cycle of just trying to chase that goal, chase happiness, when in reality he's probably going to realize that he's happy himself. Like, yeah, so this is the kind of negative self talk that you should avoid about yourself, and like keep a very very positive outlook on the world and like other people in general, and even your own enemies, bro. Like, yeah, sure, look, like imagine, okay, like you had a dispute with a very close friend. Like, I'll share you my story. Like, I had a sort of a dispute with my very close friend. So like, and then so he kind of doesn't talk to me anymore because over that dispute. So it's kind of like this. All right, he's not, like, I'm just saying, like, they could have better things to do than to just sit there and hate on you. Like, just sit there and plot all that, all the arch nemesis kind of stuff. All right, they're out there minding your own their own business, and you're out here minding your own business. And then let me just tell you one thing, like, if you want to make up with them ever, like, if you choose to be the bigger person, I think this piece of advice will help. Like, I saw this in an Alex Hormozy video or an Alex Hormozy Instagram post, something. I found it extremely helpful. Okay, only one person can be in the angry boat at a time. So it's up to you to pick if it's them, if it's going to be them, the other person, or is it just you. You can just opt to be out of the angry boat, because two people, because they, like, imagine they're your actual ops. Okay, they're probably gonna get happier knowing that you're more worried about them, because they'd like to see your downfall kind of stuff. Like, they'd just be there, and then they'd be like, oh dude, this guy is just worrying about no reason, he's just not even progressing in life. You let them win. You know what I mean? You just give them an opportunity to completely take over and win, and they can get ahead and stuff while you're out there wallowing about them and stuff. So I'm just saying, just keep a very positive outlook, like, and a very sunshine and rainbows kind of personality, because the like, and not the kind of the stuff that the world is burning right now, everything is bad, everything is bad. Well, if everything is so if you're gonna think everything is bad, chances are uh, you're gonna start perceiving the world that way, and you're gonna start perceiving yourself that way. You know what I mean? And one way to help with this is like to do a habit called gratitude journaling. So what it is like, just take a pen and piece of paper, and like just write down few stuff that you're grateful about in your everyday life. Like, it could be anything. You just be like, I am grateful I'm alive today, something like that. I am grateful I'm recording this video for all of you right now. I am grateful for like this pen and this piece of paper. I'm telling you, this stuff will change how you look at the world. Like, it'll change, you'll have a very positive, grateful outlook. You'll be very wholesome to other people and yourself too. So just saying, just stop worrying about the big world problems. If you, because what, like, realistically, what can you do about, I mean, yeah, it's a good initiative. Like, I'll appreciate you for that. Like if there is like a world, like a huge problem right now that the world is facing, and if you have like thoughts of solving that, bravo, bro. Like, you're like a very good person, and everyone likes you, you're cool, bro. And of course, you're my viewer, so you have to be. Joking, joking. So that and all aside, so uh, so for this, the worst enemy of positive thinking, kind of, is social media, bro. Okay, think of yourself in a situation like this. Okay, you're there like in a tired day of work, or something like that, or you're done something strenuous, so like where your appearance is all shaggy. Okay, and then you come back, and then you just take a quick look at yourself in the mirror, just checking yourself out, all that shit, and then you notice that you're like a little unkept right now. So then you go on to Instagram, and then you follow like the hottest people, and then they post about where they go to, and then they post about how they look. Like, that's going to have some negative effect on your mental health, because you're going to compare yourself to them. You're going to envy them, bro, and then you're just going to be like, bro, like they are so hot. I just wish like I had the body that they had, or I had their eyes, or bro, they seem so much fun. They do something every week, so I think I should uh, like, look at me. I'm just sat here at home, done nothing in life, bro. Like, I'm not getting anywhere. Like, yeah, you're gonna think that because you're seeing people like who are like probably way more successful like than you are, or have like very outgoing and lavish parents, like, not everybody's scenario is like that. I hope you realize, like, but even for yourself, like, there's no point worrying about them. Yeah, not worrying about them actually, but there's no point in comparing yourself to them, because everybody is different, and chances are like you couldn't do what they do, and you don't have that nice jawline or hunter eyes. Bro, I see so much of this shit on YouTube, but like, yeah, of course, you may not have hunter eyes, you may not have like the positive canthal tilt, all that bullshit, but why even give your thought to it then? So yeah, I mean, see, you can't help but to do it, and I don't really blame you for it. So what I suggest at this kind of time is just like, take a step back from social media, bro. Like, take a nice, like, okay, so this is what I used to do. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna implement it back, because it's really getting out of hand, bro. But like, I don't have the comparison problem, but uh, what I used to do is like, on every Sunday, I I just said like, bro, I'm not gonna look at social media or anything. Chances are I'm not even gonna use the internet. I didn't even use the internet for the entire day until the day was over. Like, at 12 a.m. is when I started using the internet or something like that. No, yeah. So if I was awake till then, I'd probably start using the internet at 12 a.m. If not, I'd just sleep and wake up and start using the internet the next day. I'm telling you, the clarity and the chill that you will get after you do that is just completely insane. It's a euphoric experience. It's a must try. So if you have a problem with like social media or social media addiction, just give it like a day or a time of the day to fast from the dopamine hit that social media gives, and and I promise you, it's going to like cheer you up in the long run. So this is all delayed gratification kind of stuff. Like, you do good stuff now, it's gonna stack up later, and it's gonna benefit you down the road. So it's that kind of stuff. So just take 1 or 2 days off of social media if you can, or have a consistent fast in your day where you just don't touch your mobile or any internet type stuff, and that's going to give you like a mental clarity and all the rational thinking, put you in the state of clouds basically. This is the final section of the video. If you have conflicting opinions of a certain community of people in specific, I think it's about time you realize like, you're the problem, bro. Like, now let's just say this, okay? You hate on them with every uh, living part, every cell in your body. You just be like, bro, I'd give anything to completely wipe off that certain community from the earth entirely if I could. Do you hear yourself? Like when you say all this bullshit about other people who are human beings just like you, and let's just say that for them and for other people, your ethnicity might not be desirable to them, and they say the exact same thing about you. What are you gonna do then? This is the exact same thing you're doing to the people who detest people like you. You're like spreading hate is so, like, what do you call it? It's a chill killer, first of all. Secondly, you don't benefit out of it at all, because you're gonna keep on hating them. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, like they're gonna do what they do usually. So I think it's just good to just keep a very open mind, right? Just talk to them. Just maybe feel like research about their culture and community. Like at least like put yourself in their shoes before you say all this bullshit about them. Like even if all this, like culturally everything you've seen, you do not like them, at least be kind and tolerate them, bro. That's not it's difficult for some, I agree. It's even like especially if it's a community that you really really don't like, which I'm again urging to like not have hate towards anybody. But if you just can't, like if you just can't find any pros about this certain community that you just have hate for, at least be kind and tolerable enough to have a conversation with them. Like not immediately like refute those kind of people, and like at least like see from their point of view. And even if you are explaining like about even about yourself, they may have like a lot of quirky quirky hateful racist questions, but like at the end of the day, it's up to you to decide if you're gonna let that affect you. Like just take a deep breath, because let's just not let's just say we're all humans. At the end of the day, we're all humans, and then we're all people. So they're there they're there in the community, and their community and all has their reasons just like yours does for you. So violating and saying something like that is equivalent of the other person saying that, bro, your community and your ethnicity is just trash and I don't like your people, is something like that. So instead of that, be kind, tolerable to everyone. Just be kind, like even if it is possible by you, just be overly nice to everybody. Even if they're being a douchebag, even if they're being a hater, just be nice to everyone. And I promise you that's gonna like just the big brain meme, like you're just gonna have realizations, bro. Like it's better to spread good in the world than hate. It's better to be like, I mean, yeah, sure, like you may have that villain like the Batman. I'm Batman, bro, like that kind of mindset, like the Sigma, bro. But like just be kind to everyone regardless of who they are. Like um yeah, this is the kind of message I'd like to promote at the end of the day. Just be kind and nice to everyone, even if you don't completely agree with them, even if you have disagreements. Just be nice, bro. So everyone should be so that's gonna be like the ultimate goal, and the ultimate peace is achieved when you have no enemies, bro. Like my boy Thorfinn said, like have no enemies, have no hate contention towards anyone in your life, and have a positive outlook. And don't let stuff get to your head, and just be chill and in the moment, be present. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you like written content, just check out my Substack. It's like a writing website. So like I write there from time to time. So if you'd like, you can check it out. I think I'll leave it in the description for you. And also follow my Instagram at Sharan underscore TG TGOE. Yeah, at Sharan underscore TGOE. I'll just be posting like motivational quotes and stuff there, and like self posts if you're interested. So yeah, thanks for watching, bro. Peace.